everyone. My name is Shivy Williams. I am your health, wellness, and fitness accountability coach, and I help you reach your goals by holding you accountable for reaching them. And one way I do that is with a free 30-day challenge. So today I'm going to show you the exercises that we're going to be doing for the July 30-day abs and back challenge. So let me give you a little background about it. So we're going to be doing abs twice a week and back twice a week. So abs one day, back one day, abs one day, back one day. And then the final Friday is going to be either stretching or yoga. Okay, so the ab part of the challenge is not going to take long, maybe 10 minutes, depends on how many rounds you want to do. For the abs, you could do 4 to 5 rounds. And for the back challenge, well, for the abs, it's 3 to 5 rounds. For the back challenge, you're going to do 3 to 4 rounds. So that's going to kind of be up to you. Now, let's talk about equipment before we jump in here and I'll show you how to do all these exercises. So equipment, you don't have to have anything at all. For different exercises, for example, you can use a broomstick. You can use some bands right here. You can use dumbbells. If you have a kettlebell, you can use a kettlebell as well. We are going to be using the floor for some exercises. We are going to be standing as well. And I'm also going to be using the chair for a couple of exercises. So let me pull that out for you. All right, so we're going to go ahead and jump in here. I'm going to show you all of the ab exercises first, and then I'm going to show you all of the back exercises. Okay, so first up is we're going to do what's called side to side with a dumbbell bent elbow with hands above the head. So you're going to come here and you're going to have a dumbbell. Let me just grab this 3-pound one. You don't want to use heavy weights when you're doing abs at all. So you're going to have your dumbbell here above your head, elbows bent. You're going to go side to side, but your elbows are bent, right? And you're going to feel this. I feel this right now, and this is the exercise. The very first ab exercise we're going to do, working the obliques. Then we're going to go right into the twist. So keeping the dumbbell, holding it, keeping the knees bent, and twisting side to side. And of course, every time you twist side to side, you want to breathe out. Now next is, you want to have 2 dumbbells, and we're going to go side to side again. So it's side to side this way, with our dumbbell this time. And breathe in and out. Good job. Just like that. And those are all the ab exercises for day 1, which is tomorrow. All right. Now again, you can do anywhere to 3 to 5 rounds. I'll probably end up doing 4. Next, I'm going to go onto the floor next to my dog here. I only got 2 left. So next up is a reverse crunch. Now, if you cannot do a reverse crunch, right, and you can't get on the floor, you can do high knees instead. You can also do, you want to do something a little bit more advanced, which is what I usually like to do. You can do, you can shoot your legs up in the air. I'll just show you because I don't know what it's called. So reverse crunch, you can place your hands under your butt or leave them by your side. Move, Jill, by your side, and you can just lift the butt and come up. Reverse crunch. Don't let the feet touch. Reverse crunch. Now down here, a modified version, you just pick your feet up and down and breathe out. Still working the lower abs. More advanced version of this would be, make sure I'm not kicking the chair, legs up, come up and down, up and down. All right, that's your reverse crunch with a couple different modifications or a little bit more advanced move. All right, so next up is bicycles. So you can place your hands under your butt. I place my hands under my butt because I have a deep arch in my back, and so it's harder for me to keep my lower back on the floor. But if you don't, you can just, JL, you can just place your hands under your butt. And, oh no, this is bicycle, excuse me. Let me move over a little. So bicycle is this. Hit, just like that. Now let's say you can't do this, right, on the floor. What you could do is standing. You could do a standing knee raise, right, or like a high knee with a twist. High knee with a twist. Same with the floor. You see what I'm doing? You just twist and bring that knee up. And maybe you can't touch your knee, that's okay. Twist and bring the knee up. Now my hands going to my butt for flutter kicks. Working the lower abs, and we just kick, kick, kick. A little bit more advanced, you can bring your head up, activating all of the ab muscles, or keep it down. All right. Now, next, I'm going to stand back up. So, next we're going to do side to side, one arm at a time. The hand is on the elbow, so you can go here, over, over, over. Then you're going to switch side. So if you do the right side, you're going to have to do the left side, right? Don't forget that. I don't have that marked on the schedule, like do right, do left. Just know if you're going to do the right side, you got to do the left side. All right. Next up is what's called standing toe touch. If you can't do the toe touch, standing, don't worry. Just do the high knee instead. So it's opposite arm to the opposite foot. So it looks like this. Let me put my hands on my hip. I'll stand to the side. So you see I'm crunching. Crunch, 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 or high knee. And when you high knee, you're going to lean forward, right? Lean forward to crunch the abs. Last but not least for this round, chops. Air chops, you can take your hands together, keep your hands apart. You can have some light weights if you want. And we're going to go just like this. Right? You breathe out. When you come forward and you chop. All right, that's it for those 3 exercises. So each group I'm doing is one day that we're going to do those. Well, I guess 2 days a week, right? So what I just finished doing would be week 3 of the ab exercises. This final one is week 4 of the exercises. I'm going to grab a chair and show you some modified versions first. And we're going to be doing plank. And you're going to hold the plank as long as you can, up to 60 seconds, or take a break. So here, if you cannot do a plank, you're too weak, I just want you to place your hands on the chair, pull the abs in, and just hold them. Hold your abs in as long as you can. Still using the chair, making sure your shoulder, elbow, wrist are aligned. You step back into the plank if you can. You can stay on your hands. I prefer planking on my hands. The elbow ones tend to make my lower back hurt more. Or you can plank here. Those are all the different versions of plank, the modified with the chair. Next, someone's in the way. You can plank here on your knees. Feet can be up or down. Make sure your shoulder, elbow, wrist are aligned. If you want to go to your elbows here, you can. You'll still be on your knees though. Or you just do the full ones, right? Hands, elbows, feet, or feet, hands. Like this. Those are the different plank exercises. One of my favorite exercises to work the obliques. Y'all have seen this one before. We're going to go side to side. One leg straight, one knee is up. You can do this standing. You would just stand and go to one side, come up. One side, come up. 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 And you'll breathe out, right? And work the obliques. Other side. One thing I want y'all to remember about when working abs, you have to remember you can't go eating just any kind of food, especially the older we get. You gotta really cut back. If you want to see the body fat leave from this area here, add in some cardio. You gotta eat lean meats. You can eat carbs, but try to limit those. And also limiting them to maybe sweet potatoes or brown rice, things like that. Y'all can look up recipes. You want to have fresh fruits and vegetables, not canned. So or frozen, right? It goes fresh, frozen, then canned. So either fresh or frozen. All right, last but not least, leg raises. So either you're going to do leg raises, knee raises, or high knees. So here we go. Straight leg raises, up and down. As your legs come out, you come up, you breathe out. You can also do knees only, right? Don't let the feet touch. And as the knees come up, you breathe out. Great job. Okay. Now, I'm going to stand up and show you all of the back exercises. So there's 3 exercises we're doing for the back, just like we did 3 exercises for the abs. So the first exercise is upright rows. I'm just going to use these 3-pound dumbbells. You can use dumbbells. You don't have to use anything at all. If you have a broom or a broomstick, you can use that. You can use barbells, kettlebells, whatever you got. Water bottles are great. So if you don't have any weight, grab some water bottles. But here we go, upright rows, bend your knees, up, down, up, down. You're going to come up like you're zipping up a jacket or a shirt or something. That's upright row. Next exercise is a 1-arm row. So I'm going to bring this chair in. Just a regular 1-arm row. Bent over. Hand is down here. Knees are slightly bent. And up and down. Up and down. Up, down, up, down. Now, if you don't have a chair, I'm sure y'all do or something, you can always just bend over here. Maybe place your hand on your leg and go up, down, and squeeze the back as you come up. Ooh, it is hot. Squeeze. All right. Next up is your shoulder press. You can sit to do shoulder presses, or you can stand to do the shoulder press. If you're going to sit, don't lean back. Right? Up, down, up. The down motion really works the back as well. Of course, you're working your shoulders, but it's the back we're concentrating on. So as you bring those arms down, squeeze the back tight. All right, that's week 1. Week 2, we're going to do what's called renegade rows. So I'm going to show you how to do that with the chair. Again, you don't have to have weights. So with the chair here, pulling the abs in, you're going to pick one arm up and down, up and down, up and down. You can add your weights if you want. And if you can, and if you want to, you can step back a little, up and down. If you have the balance, separate my legs. Okay. Now, on the floor, there's 2 ways to do these. Modified version on the knees, and then or on your hands and feet. So on the knees, we're going to lean forward, and again, you don't have to have any weight. You're going to pick the arm up, squeeze the back, and squeeze. Or you can pick up your dumbbell here. Depends on how much your weight you're using. Or you can come up to your hands and feet. It's going to work the abs as well. All right. Here we go. Now, when we're doing these back exercises, you can do 12 to 15 of them for 3 rounds. All right. Next up is pullovers. So I'm going to lay on the floor. All right, so now we're all on the floor for the second week. I'm going to use a dumbbell. I'm just going to take it back, pull it up. Back, keep your lower back up on the floor. So you might have to tilt your hips up. It's going to activate those abs. And this is going to help to work the lower abs, the back. All right, and there's that exercise. After pullovers, we're going to turn over onto our stomach, and we're going to do Supermans. So Superman, you can do legs only, which would look like this to work the lower back. You can do chest only, which is this. I'm going to start hitting stuff. This. Right? Or you can do both. Upper and lower back. which is what you're going to see me do. But I want to give you guys some options here for that. Now, even here, you can do, if that is too hard, sorry, if that's too hard, do one leg at a time. You can sit up here, or you can lay down to do them. Right? Okay. Next, we're going to stand up. The last two are all standing. Last 2 weeks, we're going to do what's called a T-row. So you're going to bend over, T-raises. You're going to bring the arm out, palms facing forward, out, out, out. All right? The palms are facing forward. Next up are what's called dump raises. Now you're still bent over and the palms are facing each other, inside, out, in, out, in, out, in. Last but not least is the row with a twist. So I'm going to grab the chair and show y'all this. So we're going to take the chair, hand on the chair, same row, now twist, down, twist, down. Pull the elbow back and twist. Working the waist, working the back with that twist. Kind of getting for those ladies, the bra fat, right? Twist, 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 and twist. Keeping the elbow close to the side. Last but not least, standing row. So let me show you the standing row with the dumbbell or no weights at all. So what you're going to do is you take your arms out and pull back and squeeze the back. Right, elbow stay close in and squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. One of my favorite exercises in the gym to do. Now, you can also use a band, which is probably what I'm going to be doing. Move this chair, okay, just so y'all can see. And I'm going to hook it right here and pull back and back and forward, back, forward, back and forward. So again, you can use the dumbbells, palms facing each other. You can use a band and hook it onto something. Just be careful because you're going to be pulling. You don't want to pull that thing also, right? And last but not least is forward bends. So you can, these are also called good mornings. And if you use weight, you would probably call these, I can't even think of the name right now. Anyway, so you keep your arms up, bend over, bend forward, come up. Working the lower back, down and forward. Like, so if you have a broomstick, you can place it here, up and down. Of course, if you use weights, you know what these are. But it's working, we're really concentrating on the back. Although when you come up, you're squeezing your butt. Right? So it's back, butt, hamstrings for the forward bends. All right, y'all, guess what? That's it. Those are all of the exercises we're going to be doing for the month of July. So I hope you're able to join us. You can either catch the live on Facebook or you can catch the replay on Facebook as well. Or you head over to YouTube, subscribe to my YouTube channel, LBX Fitness. That way you know when I post the daily exercises. We're only doing exercises Monday through Friday. We're off on the weekends. So it's 2 days of abs, 2 days of back, 1 day of stretching or yoga. All right, you guys, so share this video. I will see y'all tomorrow for day 1, which is going to be abs. Y'all have a good one. Bye, everybody.
Keep pushing on, things are gonna